Hey y'all, it's Sierra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess, back with another quick video. Just wanted to show you all my new book that came in the mail. So, if you have been following me, you know that I have been working on a candle making book and recently have published the ebook version. So, I'm out of breath, y'all. But for those of you who purchased the ebook, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate your support. Um, I wanted to offer a ebook version as well as a hard copy because I wanted the book to be affordable. So, as you know, it costs money to print a book, to have a book printed. Same with decks. I make Oracle decks, and it costs so much money if you're a small business that you have to charge more than what the big publishers are charging or the big bookstores like Barnes and Noble. So I knew it was going to be quite expensive to have this book printed because it's over 100 pages. So I wanted to do an ebook version so that way I could charge less for it and people can still have access to the information. But I'm the type of person, I like to have stuff in my hand. I like to have tangible um, stuff in my hand. So I had to order a copy, a hard copy as well. This is the proof, so I still need to go through it to make sure everything printed properly, fix any mistakes that are in there, and then it will be available for purchase. So just wanted to show y'all what it looks like. So it is a hard cover. I wanted it to be like a binder almost and have the spiral. You know, my journals that I make, they have the spiral binding, but you don't get the option to have a hard cover with the spiral. So I had to do without the spiral so that I can have a hardcover. I want this to be a durable book because there is space in here for you to write down recipes and things of that nature. So when you have a book that has a paper cover, it can get torn easily. So that's why I went with the hard cover. So there's some pictures of my candles and wax melts and things of that nature. This is about how to start a candle business, but it's not about taxes. It's not about getting an LLC. It's not talking about the legal aspect. It's just how to basically get started making candles, testing candles, advertising your candles, selling them, things of that nature. So there are about 13 candle recipes in here using different types of jars, wax, and wicks. I wanted to include a candle recipe for basically any type of budget. So if you want to make luxury candles with more high-end ingredients that cost more, there's a candle in there for you. If you want to make cheaper candles, there's a candle in there for you. If you want to kind of make in the middle, there's a candle in there for you. So whether you are using materials from Dollar Tree or you're buying candle materials from a luxury supply store, you can find a recipe for a candle in here for you. So I tell you where to buy the materials, the jars, the wicks, the waxes, the fragrance oils. I tell you exactly how to make the candle, what temperature to pour the candle at, how much fragrance oil, what percentage of fragrance oil to use, which is called a fragrance load. I explain the vocabulary that you will hear in the candle making community so that way you know what it is. I tell you whether or not I feel like you should cure your candles. So I'm giving you some of my opinions as well as some facts and directions in this book. So let's look at some of the inside. And my camera may shake a little bit because I have it on an arm that is connected to the table instead of on a tripod. So when I move the book, it moves the camera. So anyway, let's look on the inside. So of course, I always like to just kind of introduce myself, explain why I felt like making this book and why you may be interested in what I have to say. So the meet the author section. Then we have our table of contents. So we have selecting candle supply vendor, selecting your jar, selecting your wax, selecting your wick, creating a theme and goals for your candles, selecting your fragrance, candle dye, candle testing, taking appealing product photos, labels and warning labels, seller platforms, vendor events. It also comes with a vendor event checklist. It also comes with a vendor list. Okay. So you're getting a lot of different things in one. Things that you may see people selling individually, they're all included in this book. It also explains shipping, how to advertise passively, especially if you're somebody that's shy and you don't like going up to people and talking to them, how I've been able to advertise and get sales from not necessarily just walking up to people and talking to them about my products. So you'll see how I'm able to do that. I give you candle testing recipes. There's a candle testing note section for you to write down your notes as you are testing the candle. There's also business affirmations, because it can get tough when you are an entrepreneur and you really have to have motivation. You have to be able to motivate yourself when nobody else is. It can be a blow to your ego sometimes if you share something or share a post on social media and people aren't buying it, or you make this product that you just know is awesome and people aren't buying it right away. So being able to do positive self-talk. So I included some affirmations in there. So yeah, that's just kind of what is inside of the book. And this is just what it looks like. So I'm going over some candle supplies, where to get them from, how to select your jar. All of these are pictures of candles that I have made. I designed this book on my own. I did not use a graphic designer. I had to figure it out on my own, and I used InDesign in order to do it. So if you're interested in knowing how to design a book, because writing the book is one aspect, but you also have to design the book, put it together, format it. You see how there's a margin here to make sure that you can still read the words, but when they bind the book, you have to leave space there for them to do it. So there's more that goes into it than just writing a book. I can give y'all content on that also. So yeah, this is selecting the wax. This is me going over fragrance notes and what they mean, things of that nature, fragrance families, all of that. Selecting fragrances. This is how to create eye-catching photos. So I'm telling you how I do that. This is me explaining wholesale pricing versus retail pricing. Passive advertising, like I told y'all. And then these are some candle testing recipes. So this is with Dollar Tree jars. So I broke it down based on jar. So testing with Dollar Tree jars, testing with 1617, Makesy, Dream Vessels, all those different companies, Candle Science. So if you use, I tried to use a variety of different companies, so there is something in there for everybody, especially because we all live in different areas. And this is companies in the United States. So if you don't live in the United States, sorry about that, but this is for people that live in the United States. We all live in different areas, so I tried to use vendors that are in several places, because shipping. So if you can find a vendor close to you, that saves on shipping. This is the candle testing note section. Okay, so it gives you a section to write the candle name and the jar you use and all of that stuff, and to take note of the different candle behavior throughout the day. So yeah, that is my candle testing book. And then let me see what else. I tried to include a nice amount of pages for that. Then we have the business affirmations page. So let me pick one. Let's see. One of the ones that I really love is, my customers always give me positive and glowing written and word of mouth reviews. If you look at my Etsy store, 5-star reviews all the way, okay? I also use this affirmation at work as well. So that way I get only good reviews, good surveys at work. This is small and simple, but it's impactful and it's powerful. A lot of people, when you are buying stuff online, people are going to be looking at what your reviews are. So I just have stuff like that in here. Okay, so some affirmations, some quick affirmations for you, and a vendor checklist. This is the things that I like to do when I'm preparing for a vendor event, and then I leave space for you to actually write in some other stuff. So that is my How to Start a Candle Business book. I also have another one coming out, and it's called Candle Magic, okay? So I will be talking about how I create my intention manifestation candle recipes, giving you all the different herbs and oils that you can use for each intention, and the colors you can use for each intention, things of that nature. And of course, leaving space for you to write in your own information, and space to write down your recipe. So it's like a recipe book also. So stay tuned for that. But just wanted to show you all my How to Start a Candle Business book, the hard copy. So you can purchase the ebook or you can purchase the hard copy. I will have that information in the description box or the comment section. Thank you for taking the time to watch, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.